So in this case, guys, we have 3x minus 1 divided by x squared minus 5x plus 6. So basically, the first step we want to do is factor. Just factor. I see a trinomial. Automatically, that tells me I need to be looking into factoring. What two numbers multiply to give me 6? Add to give me a negative 5. There you go. X minus 3 times x minus 2. OK? Now we need to identify the common denominator. So again, this is a denominator that this divides into and that divides into. Now, again, let's try to just make some sense of it. All right? You probably can't list the multiples of this very easily, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, right? This one, you're not going to list the multiples. However, we do know that polynomials divide into other polynomials. Agreed? We do know that happens. So would we say that this divides into itself, like a number? Yes, of course, right? And if we multiply this by something else, it would divide into that product. Like, for instance, if I say, like, here's 4. 4 is a factor of 4, right? And if I multiply it by 4 by 8, that gives me 32. Is 4 a factor of 32? Yes, of course, because you just multiplied by something else. Agreed? So I recognize that. So here's this product here. And then now, obviously, you could multiply it by x minus 2. But what I want you guys to already see is, like, x minus 2 actually divides into this, because you can see x minus 2 is there, right? And if I multiplied x minus 2 times x minus 3, would that product divide into this? And since this is itself, it would divide into itself. So the only work I needed to do here was just multiply the right side of the equation by x minus 3. And again, I cannot stress this enough, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure that you are producing equivalent fractions, multiplying on the numerator as well as the denominator. But now we have fractions that have the same denominator. So now I'm just going to apply operations in the numerator. And what I mean by that is this is a negative 4. So that's a negative 4 times x minus 3. And then we're going to write this all over common fractions of x minus 3 times x minus 2. Now, could we multiply these together? Yes. But to save yourself some time, I'm not going to require that you multiply these out together. I'm going to leave this in factored form. All right? However, if you have a multiple choice answer that is not in factored form, you would just realize, oh, they multiplied those out. Agreed? OK? And then we'll just simplify here. So just give me, what, a 3x minus 1 minus 4x plus 12. And therefore, that's going to give me, what, a negative x plus 11 all over x minus 3 times x minus 2. So where x cannot equal 3 and 2. Right? So we're going to want to make sure that we write down those restricted values. Because we remember those restricted values. Those restricted values are not